everyone, welcome back to Salesforce Hunt. My name is Rohit and I'm going to discuss about Winter 23 new top releases features with the practical. So please watch this video until end and also subscribe my channel as well. And so let's get started without any further delay. So here you can see this title, Winter 23 all top new features. So we will discuss these all features under Winter 23 release, and most of the features regarding the flows as well, Apex and another stuffs, right? So here first of all let me introduce this logo. So you can see this logo here. This is regarding Winter 23 logo, and this is our Brandy the Fox logo, and it's a you can see this logo under our org as well, right? So this is all about like logo. So first of all you can easily identify with the help of logo this is our Winter 23 org, right? So now you can see Salesforce Winter 23 release key dates. So here pre-release org sign up 11th of August. So I already sign up with the pre-release org, and the release note will be come in 17th August. Sandbox preview starts 26th of August. Release site 26th of August. Same release module, Trailhead module. You can learn new features in Trailhead 26th of August. And September you will be see like release overview deck and feature metrics, and release weekend, and finally release read lines and live, right? So these all features regarding this September's and like August, right? So this is the overview about the Winter 23 release key dates. So here this is the first screenshot about the like how to sign up Winter 23 pre-release org. So this is the org URL, sign up URL, like salesforce.com/form/signup/pre-release -winter 23. So once you typed this URL you will be see this kind of interface like this form, sign up form. You have to fill this form and click on this star free trial buttons, and once you created this org, and you will be change your password and everything as normally, and then after that you have to log in into that, right? So this is the first feature, right? So this is the first feature. So like Toolbox is hidden in auto layout. I will show you with practical, so don't worry about that. First of all let me explain these things. What is this? So now in this screenshot, now you can see the small icon here in the left panel that is called Toolbox is hidden into auto layout. Okay, and once you click on this one, right, so it's automatic hide by default. So by default Toolbox is hidden in auto layout. You can use this toggle on the left side of the select element button to show or hide it based on your need. So once you click on this small button you will be see this Toolbox, otherwise not. So let me show you with practical this one. Okay, now I already signed up. Once you logged in, now you can see the environment. Let me explain first of all. So here you can see this logo first of all. Okay, so this is the by default new release logo that is called Brandy the Fox. Now you can see this logo here in our org. So let me refresh this org. Now you will be see this logo again here. Now you can see this one, right? So I would say like this is very most important for us in Winter 23 release org features, because you have to learn this. Without new feature you cannot grow yourself. So here This is the first feature. Let me explain. Toolbox is hidden into layout. So under the quick find, okay, if you don't know about how to get this quick find, just click on this gear icon. Now you can see the setup, and then you will be see here that is called quick find. Under the quick find, you have to search first of all like flows. So you can see these flows. Just click on these flows, and you can see lots of flows here, right? So let me open any flow because I already created some flow for your demo purpose. So let me open this data table flow. Okay, so just open it. Once you open this flow, you will be see this kind of features. So by default here, please observe, by default this toolbox is hidden, right? This button, you can easily understand, toolbox is not visible here. Once you click on this one, it's automatic comes here, that is called toolbox here, right? So based on your need, you can toggle it like this, hide, so like this. Okay, so this is the first features, okay, in under Winter 23. Now let me explain the second features, that is called here search element to add in auto layout. So as you know, in order to add a new element to the canvas, you have to click on the plus icon, you know very well, right? After clicking the plus sign, now you can search the element that you want to add. You can search the custom action as well. This feature is available in all of the flow types except before save record triggered flows. Please keep in your mind. So we cannot see search option under before save record triggered flows. Okay, so how to see this search element under our practical area? Just let me click on this plus icon. Okay, now you can see here search, right? So you can search your element under here, any element regarding this flow. Let's say I want to get some data, so you have to search like get. Now you can see the get, right? Let me remove this get and let me search another things. Let's say email alert. Let's say email alert. Now you can see send email, right? Let me explain another point here. Let's say I need loop, so just you have to search loop. Now you can see the loop. So this is a very good functionality under the flow. So it's a time saving process, and you can search any kind of element under here regarding this flow elements, right? Not other. So this is the another feature. Let me explain the next feature. So next feature is cut and paste element in auto layout. So if you know about this element, right, previously you cannot see this icon that is called cut element, right? Previously we have already like copy element, delete element, and add a fault path, but you cannot see this one. Right now you can see in this feature, right, under Winter 23 release. So let me explain with practical this one how to do that. So here let me click this one, and here now once you click on this one, right, that is called account here. Let me click this one. Now you can see the cut element. Please focus on that one. This is the new features like cut element. Just click on this cut element. Now you can see the toast message. One select element was cut to the clipboard, and here you can see here, just focus on that one. This paste icon, you can paste it here, here, here based on your need, right? And we already cut it, and let me paste it here. Let's see. So now you can see one element pasted here. So now under here, now you can see copy one of account data, because previously this account data here, this is the clone, this is the clone, like copy is the clone of this account data. Now you can see this one, right? So you can cut and paste your element into the auto layout. So this is another feature, very good features, right? Now let me explain the next feature, that is called update related record option in record trigger flow. So here you can see like second option, update records related to the account record that triggered the flow. So this is the new features under record trigger flow. So let me explain with practical. So here, if you want to create any record trigger flow, right? If you want to create any kind of flow regarding this record trigger, so just click on this new, okay, and here you will be see different types of template, you know very well. Just click on this record trigger flow, click on this create button. Now let me select any object as you want, let's say account, and it's created and it's a first field for now. Just click on this done button, right? And let me update the record, let's say update. Let me check the element like update. So just click on this update. Now you can see here the second option. This is the new feature, and you can update records related to the accounts record the triggered the flow. So this is the second features, right? So you can use based on your need, right? So let me explain the next point here. No code flow testing goes GA. So this is the new features here. This is the new feature that is called no code flow testing goes GA. And previously under the flow canvas you already seen like view data beta, like view test beta, right, in previous org. But in this release you cannot see like view test beta, because it's a fully functional like view test, and you can create your test cases under the flow without any code, right? So how to show that? Let me explain it. So just click on this clause, or I already have the flows, so let me open that flow. Let me open this update phone home. Now you can see the view test. Previously it's a view test beta, but now you can select view test. So this is the new features, right? So let me explain the next feature, that is called here formula checking in formula builder, right? So how to check this formula? This is the very most important, and I will show you with practical, and you will be get an idea about this one. So how to do that? Let me explain in my org. So now about the formula check in formula builder, you have to select the object first of all, and this is the record trigger flow. You can select any trigger based on your need, and here you can see the set country condition, right? So just let me check this formula evaluate to true, and here you can see this one formula builder, and also one button that is called check syntax. So now if you have like formula, so you can insert here, otherwise you can use the ready-made functions. So let's say pick list, I need pick list value. So just click on this pick list, and now you can see the formula, right? So we have to put our field here. So let me take, let's say rating field, okay? So under the account record we have to select a rating, okay, this one. So now you can see is pick val is the function. Under this function we have this rating field, and it's asking which value you want to evaluate here. Let's say I want to take let me in double quote you have to take like cold, because under the account we have rating pick list. Under this pick list we have three types of value, we already know, right? Hot, cold and warm. So I'm just using like cold here, and let me click on this check syntax first of all. Now you can see the valid symbol, right? This green icon with valid symbol. Suppose let me do some mistake here, let's say this one, and let me check the syntax. Now you can see the red boundary about this formula builder, and that is called error syntax, like syntax error here you can see, right? So this is the another features under Winter'23 release, right? So let me explain the next feature, that is called in and not in operator for the data element. So how to do that? So there is a two new operator available in the data element. You can use this two operator like in and not in operator, you can save so much time and reduce loops or any other element from your flows. For example, let's say you know very well, if you have a text collection of IDs and you had to loop through them and use a get records element to the query, each one of those record, since it's evaluate SQL query under a loop, so it's was never recommended, you know very well. So don't put any like SQL query under the loop. This is a uh, rule under the Salesforce, because Salesforce always work on the governor limits. And Winter 23 release, you can use this in and not in operator in get element, so that you won't need any of those loops or custom action. So how to do that, let me explain. This is the very most important. So suppose I already created this one, let me add here and let me check the syntax first. Here check this in valid, okay, and now it should be in a get element. So let me add the get element here, like get element. Under the get element, let's say demo for example purpose, and let me select the account here, and now this is the filter condition. Let's say I need only name, okay. So now you can see new operator here, just focus on that, these two new operator under Winter 23 release, so in and not in, you can see the two new operator, and you can use based on your need, because you know very well SOQL. So under the SOQL we have lots of like clauses, like where clause, having clause, group by, okay. So based on like in operator, and there is a not in. So in operator basically use like if you have like collections, and you can check that collections like these all elements exist under that particular collection or not. So you can check based on your need, like with the help of this new operator like in and not in. So this is the new feature under Winter 23. Now let me explain the next feature, that is called bigger and wider screen editor. So let me explain this feature. It's a very easily to handle all the elements, and finally the screen editor is bigger and wider. It might be a small enhancement for the Salesforce Flow, but it's still very good feature, and something the everybody needed for a long time, because long screen, if you see like bigger and wider screen, you can put elements based on your need, like in canvas. So how to do that, let me explain this one. So let me close it, and let me close this flow as well. Let me create a new flow, and here let me explain the screen flow. And under this screen flow, suppose you have to add the screen, just click on this screen, and now you can see this screen area. So it's a wider, okay, based on your screen size, it's a wider in middle area, and that is called bigger and wider screen editor, okay. So this is the new feature. Now let me explain the very most important feature under the flow, and that is called like this one, lookup screen components supports multiple records. So there was already a lookup component in flow screens. It used to support only one selection previously, just like any other lookup fields. Starting with Winter 23 release, you can allow the user select multiple records from the same lookup component. So this is the new feature. Let me explain with practical. I already created this component. Let me explain it. So here let's say multiple lookup records. So this is the flow, and let me explain this flow. This is a simple flow. You can see the screen flow. Let me added this element. Now you can see multiple lookup records. So if you want to search here like lookup, you can see the element, right? Just you have to drag and drop, and you can configure this lookup. So how to see this one, let me run this flow, and once you run it, you will be see the UI here, and under this UI you can see the like choose account here. So we have lots of accounts records under the account object. So just you have to search it. So now once you click on this one, you can see only 5 items because I already set this limit, that is called 5 limit here. That's why you can see only 5. And how many records you want to select here? I already set this loop, sorry, this limit. So you can see here, once you click on this one, let me add it. Now you can see here like maximum selection 5. Let's say I want to select only 3 items for purpose. So just click on this done, save it and run it. Now you can see this one, just click on this one, you can see 5 elements here, right? So how many you want to select from here? So I already set the limit, that is called 3. So you can select maximum only 3 items here. Previously it's showing only 1, right? So in this release you can see the multiple selections. So just let me select this another one, that is called Nirdos, and here Deepak as well. So you cannot select more than 3 records from this lookup because I already set the limit. That's why you can see only this kind of like items, like only 3 items. So this is the another features under Winter'23, right? So let me explain the new features again. And this is the next feature, that is called record type filtering for pick list in dynamic form. So you know very well, like dynamic form previously it's a beta fields, but right now it's available. Let me explain this one. So suppose you have like one pick list, and this pick list is depends on this pick list, like dependent pick list. So you can filter this pick list based on your record type. So that is the feature. Okay, so let me explain. Dynamic form for flow goes GA. So as you know, dynamic form for flow fill section was a beta feature for a long time. In the Winter'23 release, it's become generally available and it's not a beta feature anymore. So you can see this screenshot, component and field. Under the field you cannot see any beta here because it's right now available and you can use anywhere as you want. Okay, so let me explain this one. So here let's say dynamic form, I already created this flow. You can see dynamic form. Just click on this screen and here under the fields, right? So previously it's a beta, but right now it's not beta, and you can create your dynamic form based on your need. So you know, if you don't know about the dynamic form in the flow, so you can learn my previous my flow playlist. Under the flow playlist you will be see these things, that is called dynamic form under the flows. Okay, so you can create your field as you want. Let's say I already created this record variable, so with the account object, now you can see account related fields here. So you can just drag and drop and you can use it. Okay, this is the dynamic form. So here let me explain the next feature, that is called data table beta component. So data table right now is available under flows, but is still in beta, but we can use that functionality here. So how to do that? So data table is probably the most famous component. It is a great component and it can be considered as much as have for the screen flows. So Winter'23 release, so if you want to show some official data component arrives from a beta feature, using this component you can build your tables from the record collections, right? So how to do that? Let me explain this. So I already created one flow about this data table. So let me open this data table in flow and let me explain this. So now you can see like account data, you know very well this get record. So I just get the record from the account object and I want to show under here. So here you can see the data table. So you can just search under the search component like data table. Now you can see data table, just drag and drop and you can use anywhere. So it's still in beta, but you can use it. Okay, I already created this data table and let me show you the output. So just run this flow. Now you can see data table columns. That is called account name, industry, and account rating. You can see I already configured only 3 columns. That's why you can see this data. This is the data table under the flow. Okay, so let me explain the next feature, that is called workflow rules creation disable. This one, so you will be see this kind of screen only. No, you cannot see any button here. That is called continue with workflow rules. You can see only create in flow builder. So how to do that? So let me explain it. Under the home, you have to search here, right? Let's say workflow rule. Okay, under the workflow rules, you have to click on this continue, click on this new role. Now you can see this screen, like try it in flow builder. You cannot see second button, that is called continue with flow builder, like workflow will. Okay, but you can see only this button, that is called create in flow builder. So workflow rule is not supported no more. Okay, and also here you will be see this one, that is called starting with Winter 23 release. You cannot create new workflow rules anymore because it's not available right now. Actually, after all these great features of the flow, there is no point to create a new workflow rules. So go with the flows. Okay, so this is the another feature. Let me explain the next feature, that is called Apex related feature, and this is the very most important for us. If you are Salesforce developer and if you want to test your like Apex class, so this is the most important method under system class. Under the system class we have like assert method. Under the assert method we have another method that is called r equal, and you can use it anywhere as you want, like r equal. Okay, this is the new feature, and based on this feature we can test our classes, like it's accept like object and actual object. Okay, and let me show you how to do that here. So just click on this gear icon, click on this developer console. Okay, once you open this developer console, just press Ctrl E for window because it's an anonymous window. Under this anonymous window you have to type like system dot assert dot, you can see all the features regarding this one, like r equal, r equals, r not equal, r not equal. Based on your parameter you can use it. So this is the new features under Winter 23 release. Okay, so let me explain the next feature. This is the new feature that is called analytics home. So under the analytics we can use and we can see each and every elements in a single screen. That is called all items, dashboard, component, reports, lenses, app, and folder. We can see all the features in a same place, in a single place under the analytics home. So how to show that? Under the app launcher you have to search like analytics. So now you can see the analytics. So just click on this analytics. Now once you open this analytics, right, click on this browse, and now you can see all the features regarding this new feature, that is called analytics. All the features in a home screen, all item, dashboard, component, lenses, app. So this is the new features under Winter 23. Now let me explain the next feature, that is called enhanced domain required. So this feature will be available in Spring 23. So this is the tip for you. Okay, this is the tip for the all the Salesforce developer, administrator, any kind of profile you have. So this is the new features will be available and under Spring 23 release org, that is called enhanced domain required. So you will be see this kind of pop-up in your org once we have this kind of org like enhanced domain are enforced in Spring 23. We recommended that you test and deploy this high impact feature before enforced. So once you click on this link, it's an automatic redirect like my domain configuration screen. So these all about Winter 23 new features. So guys, I hope you learned something new, and also you get some idea about the new features under Winter 23 release org. And if you like these all features, so please subscribe my channel, because I need your support, because this is the only way to encourage me, like subscribe right to my channel. And till then, bye bye, take care, see ya, and thank you for watching. Bye bye.